This is the Jeff Kai's Auto Sports Desk.
From the pros to Section 4, the America East to the Ivy League, we have all the swings from the diamond this Sunday right here at the Southern Tier Sports Desk. We start at Mirabito Stadium, where the Mets Max Kranick is making a rehab start for the Ponies. Kranick's been on the injured list since late February. The righty is working his way back to the bigs and possibly a spot in the Amazing's rotation. Kranick is coming back from Tommy John surgery underwent in June of 2022. Mets claiming him off waivers at the beginning of the year. A little bit of trouble for Max in the second. 2 on for Redding. Jim Haley drops one into center, fills up by 1 after 2. 2 on now in the third for Jet Williams. He sends it over the first baseman into right. That scores Hayden Sanger. Ponies even it up. Kranick working again in the fourth. He gets Caleb Rickett here swinging. And then this, his last batter of the game, this would hit the batter. Kranick goes 3 2/3, 2 Ks, giving up 2 runs, 1 unearned in his rehab start. Ponies would fall to the Phils, though Redding wins the series finale 5-4. And speaking of those Mets that Kranick is looking to join up with, the boys in blue and orange on the West Coast looking to win its 7th straight game. Things not looking so good for the Mets at the moment. Amazing's down a 10 spot to the Dodgers in the 8th inning. Bearcats taking the diamond on Sunday, looking for the sweep of SUNY rival UAlbany. Bearcats 2.5 games up over Albany for the final America East Conference playoff spot. Spencer Howell on the bump for BU in this one. Second inning, Bearcats with 2 on for Tommy Reifler. He rips it into left. He brings in Mike Stellrich with the double. Binghamton up 3-1. Still in the second now, Nick Roselli. Roselli with a laser down the right field line. That goes all the way to the fence. That brings in 2 more runs for Binghamton. Bearcats go up 5-1. Fourth inning, runners on the corners for Andrew Tan. He sends it into left center. Roselli scores. Mike Gunning scores. Tan puts Binghamton up a 6-pack. And then Zach Rogacki in the 6th. He's sitting dead red on that first pitch fastball. That's the backstop's first home run of the year. Binghamton wins big on Sunday. Bearcats get the sweep of UAlbany with the 11-4 win. Next up for BU, a trip to the Cap City to match up with the Siena Saints. Binghamton's softball shutout in the 5-1-8 Sunday. Matty Dodig with a double in the game, but that is just one of 2 hits all day against the Danes. Bearcats down by the Danes 9-0. Yale and Cornell matching up in the 6-07. Bases loaded for the Bulldogs in the 7th. Jake Williams sends it deep to center field. Jacoby Davis with the catch on the warning track, but that brings in another run for the Bulldogs. Yale up 6-1 in the 7th inning stretch. T.J. Schwardarski trying to get Big Red back into it in the 8th. He sends a single to right with the bases juiced. That scores 2 runs. Cornell cuts the Yale lead to 3, but that's as close as Big Red would get to the Bulldogs, though, as Yale picks up the win on the road. They double up Cornell 6-3. Cornell softball on the road against Dartmouth. Big Green gets the series sweep over Big Red. Dartmouth with a 4-0 win over Cornell. Cornell's last home series starts Saturday, hosting Harvard. And finally, we had so much to cover this weekend. We couldn't fit it all in on one day. Waverly on Saturday going up against Montoursville. Unbeaten squad in Section 4. Waverly looking to remain unbeaten at home, hosting the Warriors. Warriors traveling north from PA for this one. Top third, Jimmy Nucina at the dish. He punches it through the right side for an RBI single. Montoursville goes up 4 early. Jay Pfeiffer doing all he can to keep his club in it. First, the strikeout swinging. Then the Uncle Charlie gets him looking. Warriors offense, way too much for Waverly, though. Montour gets the win, 9-3. Waverly no longer unbeaten.
Sad.
It's a tough loss, but they're still a really, really good team. The Warriors, solid all season, and I'm sure that we will see them come Section 5.
Absolutely. Thank you, Zach. We'll be right back with one more story.